Hello everyone. As part of learning big data using Hadoop and Spark Lab, let us see a MapReduce program which will try to take data from an employee table which is stored in an Excel or CSV file, and using that program you can display maximum salary which is earned based on a group which is age wise, right? So we are trying to divide the data based on age, and we are going to put the data into groups based on age, and under each age group who is the person who is earning maximum salary. This is the problem description. Let us see how do we execute this using MapReduce. Consider this is the problem statement and this is the sample data. Actually we don't work with such smaller data sets whenever we are working with Hadoop, because Hadoop's major purpose is to work with big data. Because I just wanted to show you and it will be easy for us to verify, I have taken hardly 8 to 10 rows. So try to take this data, or you can create your own data set. You can try to work on create a student data set, marks in 3 subjects, who earned maximum marks. So you can seriously, once you understand one question, you can do rest of the questions easily and similarly. Again, Oracle VM Virtual Manager, start it. By this time you should be aware of starting the Oracle VM Virtual Manager. Close the browser window and you are able to see your blue screen. Under blue screen, open the Eclipse editor. Once you open the Eclipse editor, you should see the Eclipse editor will be like this, which is shown in the background. Then you click on create a Java project. File, new Java project. The moment you say file, new Java project, it will open a window like this, wherein you can create a Java project and you can specify a name to the Java project near the arrow which is pointing out. In this location, specify a project name to your project which you are trying to work right now and click on finish. Nothing else is needed here. After that, you should see your screen here. Say for example, I have given SDF-read. So you should be seeing an empty Eclipse screen like here. Click on SRC. It will open the screen and it will ask you what is the Java class name you want to give. Depending on your choice, you can give the class name and you can type in the code as shown below. Say for example, I have given SDF-read. That is the class name. I am trying to define SDF-read. I did not give you the complete code here, so I am just showing you the sample, right? If the class name is SDF-read, under Eclipse editor you should have sdfread.java, right? EMP writable, this is the program. When you are learning theory, there is a concept called writing your own writables. Instead of using the built-in writables, we can write our own writables also. So I have just typed in the program for your reference. Type in the program under Eclipse editor. Now if you see, this is the driver routine, so for which I have given employee processor, because I am working with employee data set. I am giving the name EMP processor. You can change the class names. There are no fixed names here. These are all user defined classes. So write down the code. Then map function, write down. Then reducer function, write down. After typing the complete program, you have something called as adding the external jars, which I have shown you under experiment 2. You click on the source, click on build path and then configure build path. If you see the lines, click on the project name, build path, configure build path. Click on this. It should take you to add the external jars wherein you are trying to add two external jar files. What are the two external jar files? Under file system, you go to Hadoop and add hadoop-common.jar file, and under user library Hadoop, you are going to one more subfolder called Hadoop-MapReduce. In this you have one more jar file which is needed to work with MapReduce, Hadoop-MapReduce-client core.jar. These are the two external jars to be added. So select them and click on add external jars. Once you click on add external jars, you should be seeing both the external jars have been added here. After that, there are no more errors to your program. Your program is error free. If you see nothing is highlighted with red color, that means your program is correct as per the rules of the programming which we are writing under MapReduce. Then select the exercise name, click on export. The moment you click on export, it will ask you what shall I export it as. Always export it as a jar file because you want to execute under HDFS environment. So export it as a jar file, click on next. Then it will ask you what is the jar file name. You should be remembering the path of the jar file name. Say for example, I have given cat34.jar. So you are supposed to remember what is the name of the jar file, and once you finish that, click on finish. The jar file is created and you are seeing there are no errors in the program. And once you come out and list out, you should be able to see the jar file in the listing. How do we execute this one? Hadoop jar file name. What is the driver class name which is consisting of the main method? You have written a big program. One is a map function, one is a reduce function, one is a driver or a processor. So the driver routine will contain the main method. You should give the name of the class which is containing the main method, right? Give that one, and if any inputs are there, those inputs are to be supplied. So this is how the command should be given. I have typed each and every word is given a separate color so that you can easily identify what it will start with. Hadoop jar file name. What is the source file name from where I should read the data and do my work, and where should I put the output. Generally in MapReduce, the output is a folder name, so specify that one. So if this is the sample data which we have taken, what is the sample data we have taken? Let me quickly go there. This is the data. If you see, age group is given as an alphabet A, B, C, D. So these are the age groups. Now if you just quickly verify here, under age group A, who is earning more salary? The first person. Under age group B, who is earning more salary? Kiran, right? If you see the sample data. Under age group C, who is earning more salary? This person. Under D, who is earning more salary? The first person, Anant, right? So let us go back to the output, what our program has generated. If you have followed the steps and executed the program correctly, you should get the output like this. This should be the output. So execute and try to find out the rows wherein it is showing the rows of the employees who are having maximum salary for a specific age group. By mistake I have repeated the row C twice. You will see in the actual output it as only once. right? This should be the output. So execute this. Once you execute this program, it should not be that tough for you to execute any kind of MapReduce program, because the process is same for all the MapReduce programs. Thank you.